Today we're talking jiu-jitsu, and I want to tell y'all my story of how I got into training Brazilian jiu-jitsu, because it was a different path to get there. It's not where I started, but it's where I'm at. Howdy guys, welcome back to the channel, where our goal is to provide relevant education and accurate information for all things self-defense from the civilian perspective for civilians. My name is Craig. So I want to share with y'all my story of how I got into jiu-jitsu. I haven't really done many videos on it. Y'all had done a couple videos talking to some people. I did some self-defense stuff with Professor Sacconi. The first video that I did though was of, I think I was a brand new white belt. I don't even know if I had a stripe on there. But I was talking about how jiu-jitsu, along with two other people, one of those is Ray Kashkaros, a Navy SEAL, and the other one is James Yeager, had an impact on my life and kind of helped to get my butt in gear. And so I want to tell y'all that story of how I got into jiu-jitsu, because I didn't really start with it. I kind of fell into it by accident, and I'm very thankful that was the case. But let's backtrack to 2014. My first child is born, and I realize, holy crap, I've got to take care of somebody else other than myself. And so that's when I really got into firearms training. And there was a point, I think, within sometime in that year, I saw a picture of myself, and I was massively overweight, guys. I think got to the point to where I was about 270 pounds. I stopped getting on the scale. I'm about 40 pounds less than that right now. I'm running around about 6'1", 230. I still got to drop my last 15 pounds or so. But I saw a picture of myself and I was like, holy crap, you fat piece of trash. You got to go work out. And I was trying to work out at home, and it made a little bit of a difference. But I figured, you know something, I might as well go learn something, because I didn't want to go to a gym with all the meatheads, you know, flexing in the mirror, and I didn't want anything to do with that. So I figured I might as well go learn a skill, how to fight. And so I was kind of doing some research, and I decided to join a kickboxing program, a local kickboxing gym. And I did that for a couple months, and then from there I actually started training Krav Maga. So for about a year and a half, I was doing kickboxing, and then about a couple months into kickboxing, I started Krav. So I did Krav just shy of a year. But right around the April or May of 2016, the gym that I was training at, the owner just up and left. And I still wanted to keep doing some type of stand-up, but I really didn't know where to go. I essentially Googled and tried to find the closest Muay Thai gym, because I figured, okay, I did kickboxing, I did Krav. Let me go and try this Muay Thai thing to see what it's really about. So I went and Googled, and I found a local gym, Mark Beecher, Hyena Muay Thai, guys. Mark is a wealth of knowledge and a hell of a teacher. Being able to perform, being skilled and being able to teach are not mutually exclusive. I know some very, very high level practitioners in both jiu-jitsu and in Muay Thai that cannot teach. Mark does both extremely well. Anyway, go check his website out. So I found Mark, and like, he was literally opening up his gym, or the Muay Thai side of the gym that I train at now. And so I signed up in May of 2016. And so, hey, I'm doing Muay Thai. I'm kind of learning some other things. And about that time, since it was brand new, the JiuJitsu Professor, Professor Jeff Messina, comes over and sees I'm a new student. He's like, hey man, why don't you come over next door and roll? I'd been doing Muay Thai. I think I'd been there maybe about 3, 4, 5 weeks. I can't remember. He's like, why don't you come next door and roll with us? I had no idea what even the hell that meant. He's like, yeah, why don't you come do jiu-jitsu? And the only thing that I knew about jiu-jitsu was watching UFC 1. And to be honest with you, I really didn't think much of it, because all I did was I saw, you know, this little 160-pound Brazilian dude in this white pajamas getting on people's backs and then people tapping out and really not seeing what was going on. When I watched the UFC, it was with like Tank Abbott, people beating the shit out of each other. That's what I like to watch. To me, that was real fighting. I really didn't know much about jiu-jitsu. To be honest with you, I thought like submission wrestling and all that stuff was kind of a joke. Anyway, I learned my lesson on that one. So I figured, hey, what the hell? So sometime shortly after that, maybe the next day or whatnot, I go next door. And guys, if you're looking for a jiu-jitsu gym or any type of gym, they'll let you have at least one class for free. They want you to come try it out. Sometimes they might give you a week, and if that's the case, use it. Anyway, so my free trial class, I go in there, and so I have a little bit of, no, I'm not even going to say, I hardly had any experience. I knew how to break fall from Krav Maga. That was about the only thing I knew how to properly do. I knew how to fall properly. So anyway, fast forward, long story short, I end up rolling with Professor Messina. And I got the shit kicked out of me. I don't know how many times. I probably tapped 6 or 7 times within our 5 or 6 minute round. And I am completely gassed. I have never been that tired. You got to remember, guys, I've been doing, kickboxing, Krav like on a daily basis for the last year and a half. And I was already down like 20, 25 pounds. So I was getting in pretty good shape. And I thought I had good cardio. I didn't have ground fighting cardio, and it is a completely different thing. But after I got the crap kicked out of me, and he was doing stuff to me that I had no idea what the hell was going on. And afterwards, I don't know if I said this out loud or I said this to myself, but essentially I was like, you've got to teach me what you just did to me. And when people go try out their first jiu-jitsu class, 1 of 2 things are going to happen. Number one, well, you're going to get your ass kicked, okay? Unless you've got some wrestling background or judo or sambo or something like that. You're going to get the crap kicked out of you. It's a very humbling experience. But from that, you're going to go either 1 of 2 paths. You're going to say, hey man, F this. I don't want no part of this. I'm out. That's the majority of people. The other part is kind of like what I did, what I said. Holy crap, what did you just do to me? I've got to learn how to do that. Teach me how to do what you just did to me, because that was awesome. I had never experienced anything like that. And to be honest with you guys, from that moment in late May, early June of 2016, I drank that Kool-Aid hard, and I am still drinking it today. It's just one of those moments. It's kind of like one of those life-changing moments that you don't know what you don't know. And so, yeah, that's how I got into jiu-jitsu. I love it. I love the art. I love the mental aspect behind it. It's essentially human chess. I love what it does from a self-defense aspect. I really believe it's the best martial art that you can use, or that the average person can use for self-defense. I still love stand-up, man. You got to be able to throw left, right, block punches. Judo, sambo, wrestling, they're all great, but I believe jiu-jitsu is the best. And like I said, I've been doing it for 5-something years. I got my purple belt. I'm a 2-striper now. And so that basically means I kind of have somewhat of an idea of what is going on, or I'm at the beginning stages of really understanding what jiu-jitsu is. But anyway, yeah, guys, that is my story about how I got into it. I didn't start there, but that is how I ended up. And it's crazy how things work out. I wasn't planning on it anyway. And to be honest with you, if my Krav Maga gym hadn't have shut down, who knows where I would be today. But I love jiu-jitsu. I want to do more videos on it. It's just difficult when it's just me and my phone as the camera. I don't really have anybody helping me. Hopefully I can get that to change, because I want to share with y'all kind of how jiu-jitsu relates to like just legit everyday self-defense, and how it relates to shooting, because it all ties together. But anyway, yeah, guys, that's how I got involved. If you're looking to train somewhere, jiu-jitsu, if you're in the Houston area, man, let me know in your description where you are at, because I will tell you the best gyms all around the Houston area. But I know professors, I know gyms. My professor has relationships with people all around the greater Houston area. I can help you, direct you to a certain gym. If you are in Dallas, man, you need to go to Shibaro Jiu-Jitsu and Fitness. It's a combat-based Texas. Used to be Tier 1 training center. Alan Shibaro is a phenomenal instructor. And yeah, every time I go out to Dallas, that's where I go. It's almost like my second home. But yeah, guys, put in the description box. Let me know what you think. Where are you at? Are you looking to try something? Are you currently doing something that you don't like? You want to look at other options? Let me know. I want to help y'all out. I want to direct y'all on the best path possible. But anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. Be safe, be smart, be skilled. Go train something. We'll catch you on the next video, guys. See ya.